One happy Thursday. I hope you guys are all doing well. Let's go ahead and let's get started on what our jobs are for today. So, first things first, we are on the home page. We are going to go ahead, we are going to click assignments. And we are going to scroll down to where it says week of October 12th through the 16th. It is Thursday, so I'm going to click the Thursday button. And I'm going to scroll down and you're going to see our lovely schedule with your awesome teachers below. And so we are going to get started with our morning work. Our morning work, remember, we are working on verb tenses. There are 3 verb tenses, past, present, and future. And so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click on the slide and you are going to see, again, you have a refresher, a video to remind you what the verb tenses are and the rules for those tenses. Then on slide number 2, it will be your anchor chart, again, a refresher of what past, present, and future verb tenses mean. Then you are going to see that you are given the present tense for swim, jump, and walk. Your job is to tell me, how do I turn swim into past tense and how do I turn it into future tense, as well as jump and walk. You're going to go ahead and you are going to do that. Then we are going to go ahead, we are going to come back. You are going to do your journal. So your journal this morning is My Thoughts Thursday, and you are going to write your thoughts about math. Remember, just because there is not an attachment here, I've had people say there's no assignment attached, because you're writing it in your journal that Miss Walsh gave you. And then on Friday, you turn in that typed journal. But you are just writing in your journal your thoughts about math. Remember, it should be 5 to 6 sentences, so you can start off by saying, I think math is great. One reason I think math is great is because blank. Another reason I think math is great is blank. Finally, another reason that math is great is blank. As you can see, math is great. Boom! 5 sentences right there. Beautiful. So it's really easy peasy, and I know you guys can do it. You guys are so scholarly. Alright, and then you have your Zoom with your teachers. We're so excited to see you. We are going to continue our conversation about multiplication today. Originally, we were going to talk about research, but we just had to move things around with our schedule. So we were going to be doing math today, and after our Zoom, we're going to end around 9:55 because you have Spanish today. And you're going to go ahead, you're going to click the Hola button. And once you click the Hola button, you will go ahead, you will see a link for our Google Class site again. And you are going to see your Spanish buttons here, so you're going to go ahead and press it. Remember, you have Spanish at 10 o'clock. And you are going to press the blue button to get there. Then you have your break. Give yourself a break. You're going to deserve it after spending all that time on Zoom. You're going to need it. Give yourself that break. And then after your break, you have your prefix and suffix practice. You can go ahead and click the YouTube button. It's going to take you directly to the video. And you're going to go ahead and watch so that way you guys can be the best readers that you possibly can. So go ahead and do that. Then after that, you are going to have your research job. Now, I'm going to say this once and once only. So if you are kind of not entirely focused right now, I want your eyes on me, ready, because I'm going to say it once and only once. I can see who watches my videos. You may not think I can, but I can. So I am giving major Class Dojo points to my friends who are watching the research video. Because some of you, I know, don't always watch my videos. And I know you don't. I can see. So I am giving major Class Dojo points to my friends who are watching my videos because that's what scholars do. They do the jobs that they're given because they know it's going to make them better learners. And so you must watch my research video because I'm going to give you very specific directions of how I expect you to conduct your research, meaning to do your research, how you do it. So you're going to click the video right here and you're going to watch Miss Walsh as she models for you, meaning I'm going to be doing my own research and I'm going to be showing you how I complete that research in not only a timely manner, but how I do it so it's at an appropriate level for me. So I want you guys to make sure that you watch this video because, again, I give you specific directions about how I want your research to be done. And I'm going to know really quickly who did not watch my video because you're going to have this research job. You're going to see it right here with the paper and magnifying glass. It's going to tell me very quickly who watched my video and who did not based on how you respond to these questions. I'm just saying. So you're going to go ahead. You are going to have 4 research questions you have to look up. So you are going to look up who was Leif Erikson, where did Lewis and Clark explore, where did Ferdinand Magellan discover, what did Ferdinand Magellan discover rather, and then who was Sacagawea. You are going to go ahead, you are going to look up these questions and you're going to do it in a specific way that Miss Walsh shows you in that research video. So make sure you watch it. I can see. And then after that, you are on day 2 of finishing up the middle portion of your personal narrative. Remember, it was a 2-day job, so you had yesterday to work on it, and now you are continuing to work on it today. So you go ahead and you click the little blue camera, and it's going to take you back to that video if you need to watch it as a reminder of how or what the expectation is rather for what your middle should look like. I definitely recommend that you do that. And then you have your pencil here to take you to your task. Remember, you are writing dark, you're pressing your pencil pretty dark, and you're holding it up to the camera so that way Miss Walsh and Miss Lopez can read it easily. If we cannot read it easily, we're going to send it back to you and ask you to redo it because I can't grade it if I can't read it really well, so keep that in mind. And then you have lunch. Take a break, eat some yummy food. You need it to fuel your brains. And then you're going to have your array job. You're going to click the math symbols. And you are going to see you have an array city. Ooh, it's one of my favorite projects. I'm so excited for you guys to do this. So you can see here, Miss Lopez has given you an example of what the expectation for what your array city should look like. Now I'm thinking in my brain, should yours look exactly like Miss Lopez's? No, yours should not look exactly like Miss Lopez's. That's not the purpose of this job, right? I don't want to see how well you can copy. I want to see how well you can think and come up with your own arrays. So you are going to be going on slide number 2, and you are going to click and drag and make your own array. So while you're making your own array, you are thinking of a couple of things. You're thinking, are my rows even? Do I have the same amount in each row? And are my rows and columns straight? So when I am making this, I need to make sure that I'm not making them all crazy like this. That's not an array, right? This is sloppy work. So you're doing your best to make sure that they're even. And it's really cool because the computers will help you out. You see that red line that popped up? That red line is to help you let you know that you're making it straight. So keep that in mind because it's kind of like a built-in ruler that helps you guys. And so that's pretty special that you have that. And then you're going to need to tell us the amount of rows you have, and then amount of columns you have. And then you're going to give me the 2 multiplication sentences, remember, because commutative property, you can flip-flop the numbers around. And then you're also going to give me the addition sentences. Then you're going to see number 3, you are given an example. It asks you to pick a strategy to solve 9 times 7. So you can do repeated addition with equal groups, or you can do an array. So You can pick and choose. You want to do equal groups or an array, you have that choice. You are going to take a picture. As you can see, Miss Lopez has taken a picture, and I really like that Miss Lopez made sure that her picture is clear and easy to see. So make sure that yours looks pretty similar to this. Not necessarily that it looks exactly like this, because if you want to do equal groups, that's totally fine, but just make sure that it's easy to read. Then you have to explain your strategy. So you can see here, she said, I chose to draw an array. So she told me what strategy she did. And then she's going to tell us how she solved it. Then I used repeated addition to find the product. I added 7 plus 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 7. I added 2 sevens at a time, then added the numbers together to find the total. So I really like how Miss Lopez, she not only told me what strategy she used, but she was really specific about how she solved it. And then finally, you can see on slide 4, you are given directions. You are picking a strategy to solve 8 times 6. So you're going to insert a model here for 8 times 6. You're going to insert a picture, and then you're going to tell us how you solved it. And then finally, you have iReady Math for today. Oops, you actually have iReady Reading. I apologize. So you're going to go ahead, you're going to click right here, and you are going to do iReady Reading. And that's going to be it for your day. I'm so excited to see you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye, D1.